What year is it?
What year is it?
It was brand new.
No. What year is it?
I've been in Jumanji.
But I've been in Jumanji.
I've been in Jumanji. I've been in Grand Theft Auto 5 is where I've actually been. But it feels like Jumanji because you can get lost in it. So Joe, where have you been? I've been playing the game, okay? I picked it up at midnight like the rest of you. Been playing it non-stop. But the review is coming, guys. Please be patient. I'm trying my best to get it done. I don't want to rush through it. I hate rushing through games. You guys know that. Especially super important and controversial and big releases like Grand Theft Auto. So far, I can tell you that I'm having a shit ton of fun. This is one of the best open world games I've played. I better turn this radio off. Hold on. Oh, I can't stand this music. Turn it off. Oh, thank you. It sucks that there's no heavy metal. And I know there's heavy metal music in LA, or, you know, the fictional LA. But anyway, so I'm trying real hard to get all that done. I've been trying to stay away from reviews and just stuff about Grand Theft Auto 5. But it's real hard to do because obviously every time one of these things come out, there's huge controversy. Number one, all the news outlets like NBC, Fox, all that stuff take huge shots, free shots at the game because of what's in it and because of the fact that they think, you know, all kids buy these games. And that's partly true. Kids do try to buy Grand Theft Auto 5. And so they say that, you know, it's up to Grand Theft Auto, it's up to Rockstar Games to be responsible about the content that they put in their games. But I feel the opposite. I feel that Rockstar has complete creative control, and so as long as they are adhering to the rules and ratings and rating this game mature, adults only, which there hasn't been a real mainstream game like that, but mature, that they're abiding by the laws. And it's up to parents, it's up to you know, GameStop and the stores to enforce the rules regarding underage people buying this game. This game is not for kids, okay? I will tell you that right now. Some of the stuff they put in this, they push it to the max because they want to bring this into the discussion. Because Grand Theft Auto has been sort of satire, has been parody, it's been social commentary, don't let anybody tell you that it's not social commentary because it doesn't take a side on whether it's right or wrong. That's bullshit. You can still have social commentary without taking a side, for one, especially if you put people through the different things that happen in this game. It's gonna give them an emotional reaction. This game, there's some things in this game that's gonna make you feel real uncomfortable, and that's what's causing controversy right now. And it's not spoilers. Obviously, Grand Theft Autos, you could kill people, you could steal their cars, shoot them in the face, murder, maim, and just do all sorts of morally bankrupt things, but they add torture here. And I think that the problem is that it's unskippable, and that's the controversy that's going on right now. That why is there no trigger warning like there was in Modern Warfare, where you can skip it if you want, because it does get, I mean, it forces you to do the torture. You must use all the different things if you want 100%, and it's I gotta say, it makes me feel uncomfortable. It made me feel uncomfortable. It made me feel dirty. But I think that was the point in it. I think that was the point in showing you that, you know, this happens in real life. Waterboarding happens in real life, and actually seeing it and interacting in it and taking part in it gives you a whole new perspective in a way where, you know, some people just don't want to hear about waterboarding. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to know about it. And now, because this game has sold so many copies, you have even the average gamer knowing what exactly is waterboarding. Basically putting, you know, a towel over somebody's face, you know, knocking them over, and then just pouring water, simulating them drowning. It's fucking terrible, you know? So I do agree. I think that Rockstar should have put in an ability to skip that mission. That way, you know, people who are super sensitive about that kind of stuff can't really have the ground to stand on to say, you should never put this in, or you can't put this in. because you could just simply say, hey, if you don't like it, you can skip it. And remember, when you purchase this game, it was a mature rating, and there's it says, where is the box? It says on here, it says intense violence, blood and gore, nudity, mature humor, strong language, strong sexual content, use of drugs and alcohol. It's all right here, people. It's all right here. So this is a extreme parody of our current life, you know, all this stuff. And then you look at it and you say, well, actually, is this a parody, or does pretty much all of this stuff really happen in real life? Oh my God, a lot of this stuff does happen in real life. And when this stuff comes up, we need to do something about it. We need to be writing articles on how waterboarding is wrong. We need to be writing articles on how, if our government is torturing, they need to stop it. You know, not we need to be writing articles on whether Grand Theft Auto has the right to show this, or whether it's right for kids to play this. You know, that's not where the focus should be. The focus should be on, you know, the actual issues. But I've been having a ton of fun with the game, and it's been fantastic so far. There's so much stuff to cover in here. I have no idea how the hell I'm going to do a review on a game this big with so many different activities. It's going to be another 45-minute, hour-long review. I don't know, so I'm still trying to figure that out. But I'm working as fast as possible for you guys. By the way, it's a fucking awesome game. It's worth every penny so far from what I've played. Yes, these characters aren't, you know, your heroes. They're not your typical root for these guys and oh, they're so awesome. These are bad people, you know, and most of them. And you may not be able to relate with some of them, especially Trevor. You're not probably going to be able to relate with Trevor, but maybe Michael and maybe a little bit of Franklin. But I haven't completed it yet, so I can't say, you know, what happens at the end and whether it comes together all nicely or whether it falls apart. And all that stuff is going to be in the review. Whether it was done tastefully, that's the conversation you can have. All this controversy, you know, otherwise, you know, just ignore it. Don't let it affect your decision to get the game. I think it's been worth every penny so far. And you should probably go out and buy it, especially if you like open world games, because Rockstar is absolutely the best at this type of game. One thing I haven't been able to do is I haven't been able to get this freaking app going, the Rockstar iFruit app. Now, at first, I was thinking that this iFruit app was in the game, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like in the fucking cell phone trying to find this app, and it wasn't in the game. It's actually iOS only right now. I was like, what the hell? There's no Android version, but apparently the Android version is coming. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to put in this because I think this is a really cool idea, and I wish more games would do it, which is extend the experience of a game to the mobile sector, so that when you're at work or whatever, you can be customizing. After you're done working, you can customize your car. You can train Chop, which is the dog in the game. You know, basically, you know, buy rims and stuff. But this is all I'm getting, which is signed in failed over and over. I haven't been able to get in it. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Now it's just gonna do this forever. So I haven't been able to get oh, there it is. Sign in failed. So I haven't been able to get the iFruit app working, so that's been kind of depressing. I guess their servers are getting hit real hard, which makes me concerned for their online portion. So the online portion happens October 1st. I think maybe I'll play it with a few friends and do a new video or a new review or an update to the review when that happens, because nobody's been able to review that particular aspect of the game, and it makes me giving the game rating, it makes that hard, because it's like, should I include that or should I leave that out because it's not released, and should it be negative that it's not ready when the game releases? That's kind of an interesting thing, you know, because it definitely would affect the score if you look at it in one complete package. But since you can't review a part of the package, it's difficult to give this game a final rating right now. So you guys let me know how exactly should I take care of that. But I'm working real hard. I didn't get an early review copy. I got it at the same time you guys got it. So I've been working to finish the game. And what I like to do is I like to play it from start to finish. I like to do a shitload of side activities. I like to, experience everything it has to offer before giving it a final verdict, and then discussing it with some of my friends who also play it and get their perspectives and your guys' perspectives on it. So please stay tuned for that. It's on its way. Been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 just like you guys. So I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe show. So when exactly is it coming out? I don't know. I really don't have a whole lot of ideas for it yet. So when exactly is it coming out? I don't know. Maybe in like 5 days. Maybe if I rush. See, I don't want to rush. That's the thing. Just like Skyrim, I was like, I ain't gonna rush through this. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna enjoy it fully. And I ended up with a legendary rating. Not perfect. People think I give perfect ratings. I don't. It's legendary. Is this game a game that other people will use as a bar for that genre? Like, oh, well, compare it to that game over and over. And I think regardless of whether you like Skyrim or not, you can agree that everybody compares, recent games to The Elder Scrolls or Skyrim. So worth every penny is basically what that rating means. And so far, things are looking real good. There are some... Well, I'll save it for the review. So, alright, I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe show.